Jacob Ballard is out here as well here tonight. He's out of Zion Grove, Pennsylvania, Long Hollow Cattle Company, Ballard Ag, Long Range Custom Demographics, number 22B. And excuse me, I think we are wrong here. They have it on the sheet as Austin Gravy, but that's actually showing as Andy Best in the 7. I think that might be a timing issue there. So if you guys are watching online there, I think that might be a timing issue. I remember 7 used to be Andy Best, so we'll double check that for the heats as well. But either way, great run there as 13.361, 17.361. Reese Ratarski at a 17.375. Derek Locke, third fastest, fourth overall in that session at a 17.459. Sean Dothan makes a run down from Onondaga, New York. Here tonight, he's ESS regular at 17.460. And URC points leader Josh Weller, he's out in Mertztown, Pennsylvania. He's at 17.682. Now, I want to go back to Reese Ratarski for a second here. This kid, we saw the talent he's had in the 600 ranks. You know, Ryan Smith has proved that car can be a winner in the 10X, not only in the 410, but also 360 competition. So, he's also had Ryan as a mentor as over the last couple of seasons here, including this year. When Ryan's not racing, he's only wrenching on that 10 car. But Reese has made such a step up this year. I mean, I know it's not an easy transition to go from a 600 to a 360, but he's making it look seamless, Brad.
Yeah, and again, just all these names as you look, Devin Borden, the time to beat, but in that second group of cars, guys really mixing into that top 10, and it's all so tight in just these timed hot laps that, again, I'm really excited to see how these heat races shape up and how we get into the feature event, how the cards shuffle into the deck for a good show later tonight.
Absolutely. I mean, you're saying about how close it is. I mean, they're within a half second of each other here in the top, what are we down here? Top 10's all within a half second of each other. So, speaking of one of the heavy contenders here tonight, he's on your screen right now. He's a two-time defending URC champion out of Carlisle, Pennsylvania. Seals Grove Ford, Wise Market, Horsecraft Millworks, Doak & Co Racing. Number 35, Jason Schultz. Jason Schultz in car number 35. Right behind him, a past URC champion. He's out of Burlington, New Jersey, in the Fred's Trailer Parts, Quality Auto Body, number 89, of Robbie Stillwagon. Robbie Stillwagon in the 89. Make his way down the back straightaway. He's out of Burnville, Pennsylvania, the Rittenhour Trailer Van Industries, always towing number 11H, that's Hayden Miller. Hayden Miller in the 11H. Behind Hayden, down the back straightaway, he's out of Sassonville, Pennsylvania, New York Excavating, Willie's Paving, Dirty Diesels, KK Yout Excavating, number 669, Brandon McGuff. Brandon McGuff in the 669. Kid, now this kid normally pulls double duty, but with the wing off, he is out of Washington Crossing, Pennsylvania, Thompson Motor Services, 410 Enterprise, Millburg, IGA, Fire and Safety Services. Number 11T, that is Mikey Thompson. Mikey Thompson in the 11T. Adam Carberry, former URC champion. He's out of Hilltown, Pennsylvania, and the RNS General Contractors, number 47. Ken Meiser, he's out of Freehold, New Jersey. There it is. And I just flipped right off it. Unbelievable. Anyway, in the Hobby Hill Horse Farms Kepley Tire Center, number 4, that is Ken Meiser. Zach Bird also out there on the Speedway. He's out of Maple Shade, New Jersey. And the ACDT Dog Training, Burlington Chevy, number 5Z, it's Zach Bird. Kid makes his way around in the Super Sportsman ranks, doing some 360 or 358 racing this year. Out of Middletown, Pennsylvania, the Gutschall Automotive, Dryden Duramax, Taco Bell, number 1A, Chase Gutschall in the 1A. Once again, we'll get the rest of the drivers here during their heat race session here. Coming up in a little bit. Brady Dillon also out on Speedway as well. He's out of Littlestown, G-Log 4, GSD Racing, Freedom Off-Road, Todd Snepp, Lawn Care, number 9, that's Brady Dillon. But right now, it's going to be Devin Borden, fast overall in the hot laps at a 17.315, so pretty quick lap there for Borden. And obviously, that's definitely going to help him out when it comes to 410 time trials, 410 heat racing, coming up here in a little bit. And I believe that will do for hot laps for us. So, Brad, I will head on over to you and Earl for a little bit here. I'll see you in a little bit.
All right, thanks, Bert. And just running down the rest of that top 10 with Borden at the top. Andy Best sat second. Again, we said we're going to get a correction on that here in a little bit. Reese in the 10X. Nowatarski, third quick. Jason Schultz, fourth. Derek Locke rounds out the top 5. Sean Donath was 6th. Joe Cata. Robbie Stillwagon. Josh Weller, the top 10. And cars now will be shoved off here for Weikert Livestock 410 hot laps. So first car down there on the inside. The driver out of Harrisonville in the Sainer Brothers, Zemco Speed Equipment, Mac McGee Motorsports, GMP Distributors, D&M Truck and Trailer Services. Car number 1 just now getting the shove is Logan Wagner. Logan Wagner out there in car number 1.
And then making his way in the turn number 1, the driver comes from Dillsburg in the J&S Classics Valley Supply, JVI Group, C&D Rigging, Randy Shearer Plumbing and Heating. Car number 39M, that's the Concrete Kid of Anthony Macri. Anthony Macri in the 39M.
Trailing him there in turn number 2 out of New Oxford in the Weaver's Body Shop, Gridiron Pizza, BDI The Auction Guy, Big Daddy's Grill and Show. Car number 33 of Gerard McIntyre. Gerard McIntyre in the 33.
And just underneath McIntyre there, about to go underneath the Bobby Rahal scoreboard from Elverson and the Cozy Clothes, Bruce's Speed Shop, Charpak Coal and Processing Plant. Car number 35, that's Austin Bishop. Austin Bishop in the 35.
And on the back straightaway there out of Enola in the Bruner Service Center, Middleton's Roofing and Siding, Bruce's Speed Shop, RV 4-wheel drive, Chet's Trunks, Eric's Tint Shop, 47K. It's Cody Lehman. Cody Lehman in the 47K.
Also out there in this hot lap session, he comes from Myerstown in the M&M Painting and Construction, Baps Paints, Fredericksburg Eagle Hotel, Murray Family and Investments. Car number 19, the Myerstown Missile of Brent Marks. Brent Marks in the 19.
Trailing him, the driver comes from Spring Grove, PA, in the Trone Outdoor, Drinkord.com, Breakers French Fries, Hot Frog Media, 39T. It's Cameron Smith. Cameron Smith in the 39T.
And should be final car out there in this hot lap session from Elliotsburg and the Rose Post Center Roofing and Contracting, BK Motorsports 77K. That is Tyler Bear. Tyler Bear in the 77K.
No. And who should actually be the final driver out there, hopped over him his last time around. He comes out of Selinsgrove in the Creasy Signs, Goff Racing, Selinsgrove, Ford Packers Concessions. Penns Valley Meat Market, car number 12 of Blaine Heimbach. Blaine Heimbach in the 12.
And we're going to wind them up and turn them loose for the first hot lap session of the evening for the Weikert's Livestock 410 Sprint Cars. As we mentioned, we've got a decent amount of rain, pretty much about an inch and a half of rain earlier this afternoon. This track is absolutely in tip-top shape for this one, as right now, as you can see, Anthony Macri set the pace so far with a 16.947, but the track is starting to get faster as the checkered flag is out on the first hot lap session for the Weikert's Livestock 410 Sprint Cars. We will bring you in the lap times for these drivers. And you can see him on his screen. He sets the pace right now in hot laps. He brings in a lap of a 16.318, 16.318 at 118 miles an hour. That's the number 1 of Logan Wagner.
Second quick was Brent Marks with a 16.577. Then Macri was third with a 16.606. Blaine Heimbach fourth quick with a 16.724. And Gerard McIntyre the top 5 with a 16.827.
Then you have Cody Lehman, Tyler Bear, Cameron Smith, Jarrett Cavallett, and Austin Bishop, your top 10. Once again, race fans, we want to let you know there is no smoking or vaping allowed in the grandstands all the way from turn number 4 to turn number 1. No smoking or vaping is allowed in the grandstands. If you feel the need to go light up, we're going to ask you to please make your way behind the main grandstands as we get the second session of hot laps out now for the Weikert's Livestock 410 Sprint Cars. First one shoved off here on the front straightaway comes from Ephrata in the Risser Motorsports. TheTreeCenter.com, EMM Sales and Service Incorporated, Victory Auto Lewistown. Car number 45, that's Jeff Halligan. Jeff Halligan in the 45.
Just shoved off in front of him there out of Royersford in the Sunny Hill Trucking, TC Transport, Royalton Recycling, Kaufman Financial Group. 17B, it is Steve Buckwalter. Stevie Buckwalter in the 17B.
And from Salfordville in the Pioneer Pole Buildings, Trans-East Equipment, Ken's Tire, Specialty Rigging, car number 51, that's Little Fast Freddie Raymer. Freddie Raymer in the 51.
And going under the RB four-wheel drive sign in turn number 1 out of Harrisonville in the Mac McGee Motorsports, John Ott Racing, GMP Distributors, Alexander Financial Group, car number 55 of Mike Wagner. Mike Wagner in the 55.
And making his way into turn number 2 from Carlisle. In the Wise Market, Sage Fruit, Horsecraft Millworks, Weatherproof Roofing, Seals Grove Ford, 35, that is Jason Schultz. Jason Schultz in the 35.
Just going by him there on the backstretch out of Hanover in the Easy Go, Service Master, Clean Rocker, Computer Solutions, Golf Cart Services, car number 44 of Dylan Norris. Dylan Norris in the 44.
And from Liverpool in the Mountain View Travel, High Tech Metals, Village Square Plaza, C&B Chubby, car number 11, that's TJ Stutz. TJ Stutz in the 11.
Coming out of turn number 2 now out of Fayetteville, PA in the Downs Automotive, Jetco, Hess Iron, Kreitz Oval Track Products, Rapid Tire, car number 69K of Lance DeWeese. Lance DeWeese in the 69K.
And coming from Sealands Grove in the River Valley Builder, Sempico Lubricants, car number 24B, that is Dustin Bainey. Dustin Bainey in the 24P or B. As green flag coming out now on the second high lap session for the Weikert's Livestock 410 Sprint Cars. These drivers are chasing Logan Wagner as he was able to set the fast time so far during hot laps with a 16.318. That's a 16.318. Freddie Raymer was able to get a Speedweek victory down at the Lincoln Speedway earlier in the week for their second Speedweek show as the checkered flag waves and looks like Logan Wagner is still fastest so far in hot laps, Brad.
Yeah, fastest in this session was the 69K of Lance DeWeese. He timed in 4th quick with a 16.721. So right now your top 5, Logan Wagner with the 16.318, Brent Marks with the 16.577, Anthony Macri with the 16.606, Lance DeWeese with the 16.721, and Blaine Heimbach, your top 5, with the 16.724.
For you race fans that are making your way through the grandstands, if you're looking for the family section, we'll come on down here to Section C. That is the man from Mifflintown, Keith Kaufman family section. Absolutely no alcoholic beverages are permitted in that area. As the third flight of hot laps coming out now for the Weikert's Livestock 410 Sprints. First one being shoved off here closest to the wall. The driver comes from Huntington. In the Berkey Mechanical, K&K Seal Coating, Megan Photography, P&M Brenneman Services. Car number 36 star, that is Devin Brenneman. Devin Brenneman in the 36 star.
Just going to his inside out of Lebanon, PA, in the Adams Auto Sales, Fredericksburg Eagle Hotel, Blue Rock Farms, Key Warranty. Car number 99 of Devin Adams. Devin Adams in the 99.
And about to make his way underneath the Bobby Rahal Toyota of Lewistown scoreboard comes from Southampton, New Jersey. In the Cronenberger Fine Jewelry, Mid-Atlantic Transportation, Red Point Wealth Partners, Pioneer Auto Body. Car number 67, that is Justin Whittall. Justin Whittall in the 67.
And heading into turn number 3 now, out of York, PA, in the Dryden, Pell's Tire Service, C&D Rigging, car number 1M of Landon Myers. Landon Myers in the 1M.
And from Struthers, Ohio, in the JS Bova Excavating, Pro Quality Demolition, Richards and Tree Service, SP Tech, car number 20B, that is Cody Bova. Cody Bova in the 20B. PB.
Trailing him there, about to go by from Gettysburg in the Weikert's Livestock, #1 CochranCars.com, Pace Performance RV 4-wheel driving performance car number 48 of Danny Dietrich. Danny Dietrich in the 48.
Also out there from Middleburg in the Tom Tice Powder Coating, Keller's Truck Repair, Wrench Weld, Salem RV, car number 5K, that's Jake Karkland. Jake Karkland in the 5K.
And on the back straightaway there, out of Allenwood in the Fultz Auto Body of Lock Haven Hills Garage, White Horse Graphics 33H, that's Derek Hauk. Derek Hauk in the 33H.
And a final car out there in this hot lap session, making his way in the turn 1 from Neptune City, New Jersey, in the Capital Renegade, Champion Racing Oil, Henry's Wrecker Service, Coors Banquet. Car number 91, that is Kyle Reinhardt. Kyle Reinhardt in the 91.
As cars get the signal to come up to speed, you see Kyle Reinhardt heading down the back straightaway there. Currently sits 6th in PA Speedweek points with a total of 524, just shy of 300 points back from Anthony Macri with that 817.
Reinhardt will be coming out 27th for tonight's Packers Concessions qualifying. First time ever running Speedweek. First time ever coming to Port Royal. See how he does tonight. Right now he's 20th quick so far in hot laps, but the track is getting faster as the checkered flag comes out. Got a little bit of oil coming out of the left side of the engine bank of Jake Karkman's car. You saw a little flash of fire there. Puts itself out. But we have a new driver on top of the pylon, making his way into turn 4. He brings in a lap of a 16.056. 16.056 at 120.4 miles an hour. That's the 48 of Danny Dietrich. Danny Dietrich fastest so far here in hot laps.
So that moves Logan Wagner down to 2nd with that 16.318, and then Brent Marks 3rd with the 16.577. Anthony Macri 4th with the 16.606, and Jake Karkland 5th quick with a 16.677.
Then you have Derek Hauk, Kyle Reinhardt, Lance DeWeese, Blaine Heimbach, and TJ Stutz, the top 10.
So through 3 groups, the 4th and final session of Weikert Livestock 410 Sprint Cars will make their way onto the front stretch for their hot laps. Again, the time to beat Danny Dietrich with that 16.056.
.50 girls are making their way through the grandstands. They're wearing Valley Supply shirts here this evening. Valley Supply presenting the Keith Kaufman Classic. So make sure you buy a 50-50 ticket. Try to take home a nice lucrative cash prize here this evening.
First car making his way into turn number 1. He's out of Selinsgrove, PA, in the A1 Towing and Recovery, Dirt Car Lift, GCAP Staffing, Doak and Company 33W. It's Michael Walter. Mike Walter Jr. in the 33W.
And making his Port Royal debut in 410 competition from York Haven in the Spearhead Rentals JRC Transportation, Renwick Painting, Ingram's Powder Coating, car number 3D, that is Dave Grube. Dave Grube in the 3D.
And making his way down the back straightaway, out of Mechanicsburg in the Holling Allebach Racing, Orange Crate Brewing Company, Beer Hill Gang, Pilsner 5W, it's Lucas Wolf. Lucas Wolf in the 5W.
And from Denelquin, Australia, in the Lumbar's Transport Steel Pipes, Roundabout Tires, Gordon Adams Pipe Seals, car number 36A, this is Eddie Lumbar. Eddie Lumbar in the 36A.
And heading into turn number 3 out of Wells Tannery, PA, in the R&R Motorsports, Barnett Self-Storage, Environmental Earth Tech, car number 95 of Garrett Bard. Garrett Bard in the 95.
And making his way into turn number 3, supporting a paint scheme which Keith Kaufman drove to victory lane here in 1978 for the Tuscarora 50. He's from right here in Port Royal in the John Gruninger General Contractor car number K33. That's the mayor of Dylan Cisney. Dylan Cisney in the K33.
And in turns 3 and 4 right now, the driver from Raymond, Washington in the Traco Industrial, Mountain Ridge Metals, J.R. Venegro hauling Patton Sun Power Sports, car number 23 of Devin Borden. Devin Borden with 23.
And getting the green flag going into turn 1 now from Kunkletown and the Western Mountain Incorporated Wingstop Wings, Genochic Logging, Seeger Industrial Radiator. Car number 6, that's Ryan Smith. Ryan Smith in the 6 as the caution flag waves as we have the 5W of Lucas Wolf coming to a stop here on the front straightaway.
So push truck, they'll make their way down the front straightaway here to check on the 5W. Of course, last driver out here for hot laps. Just want to get him as he comes out of turn number 4. Out of Monrovia, Indiana, in the Avani Windows and Doors Big Spring Car Wash, Water Treatment by Design, CoastalRaceParts.com. Car number 13 of Justin Peck. Justin Peck in the 13.
So Lucas Wolf will get the assistance by the push truck. Hopefully it's nothing terminal and they can come out for this evening's Packers Concessions qualifying. Whoever sets fast time overall in 410 competition here tonight will start their night off with an extra $300. Lucas Wolf has some time to work on it as he comes out 32nd for Packers Concessions qualifying. So here's your top 5 in time so far. Danny Dietrich still fastest over Logan Wagner, Brent Marks, Anthony Macri, and Jake Karklin as the green flag comes back out on the final hot lap session of the evening for the Weickertz Livestock 410 sprints. Justin Peck, good to have him back here as he has 2 top 5s in his career here, also to go with a win as well.
Devin Borden, 2-time winner here in 410 competition this year at Port Royal Speedway, the only driver to win more than one feature here at the Speed Palace in 2023.
So checkered flag waving. That will conclude hot laps for the Weickertz Livestock 410 sprint cars. And it looks like Danny Dietrich is going to be fastest overall with a lap of a 16.056, 16.056 at 120 miles an hour.
Logan Wagner second with the 16.318. Mike Walter Jr. up to third with the 16.468. Devin Borden fourth quick with the 16.510. And that makes Brent Mark fifth with the 16.577. Then Anthony Macri, Jake Karklin, Derek Howe, Kyle Reinhardt, and Lance DeWeese, the top 10.
So as we mentioned earlier, we will be doing qualifying straight out of the pit area in turn 4. As we have received about 1.5 inches of rain earlier this afternoon, and the infield is still a little swampy to where we can park vehicles and push them off from the inside like we normally do here for Packers Concessions qualifying. So we're going to get all those drivers back into the pit area. They're going to make some quick changes, and we're going to go right into qualifying. We will be doing 2 cars at a time, taking 2 laps. As we mentioned, whoever is fastest overall will get an extra $300 courtesy from our friends Packers Concessions. So once again, race fans, we thank you so very much for coming out. The final night of PA Speed Week here for the Keith Kaufman Classic. We're going to crown a champion. And only time will tell. As we like to thank our friends from Smoking Gun Fabrication and Design. Chris Smith and the boys are here from New Jersey. They made that beautiful custom-made trophy to whoever is going to win tonight's Weichert Livestock 410 Sprint Car feature event. Also, Jill and Joe Stein making a trophy as well. They're from the Podium Awards. They present a lot of the hardware that we give out during Victory Lane ceremonies here at the Port Royal Speedway. And speaking of Valley Supply, Brad, they are also our hard charger sponsor here for the entire 2023 racing season for the Weichert Livestock 410 Sprint Cars.
Yes, they also do that Fan Appreciation Award, which will be throwing out some footballs for them here a little bit later. So you want to pay attention throughout the grounds as we throw out those Valley Supply footballs, because they are going to have a number or a symbol printed on them. If you catch one of the ones with a number printed on them, you want to pay attention to who starts in the position printed on the football in the Weichert Livestock 410 Sprint Car feature event, because whoever starts in that position is your driver to follow throughout the feature. If they go on to win the Valley Supply Hard Charger, you win a prize courtesy of Valley Supply to be picked up at the Speedway office. Now, if you catch the football that has a diamond symbol printed on it, you don't have to wait until the feature because you've already won. You can go pick up your instant winner prize at the Speedway office. Again, all of this courtesy of our friends at Valley Supply. And courtesy of Smoking Gun Fabrication and Design, they're putting up $100 to win the heat races here tonight for the 410 sprints, and also $100 to whoever wins the B main for the 410s as well. So Smoking Gun and Fabrication Design putting a lot of money into tonight's Keith Kaufman Classic presented by Valley Supply. So we're just trying to get some drivers in line here. As we mentioned, we're going old school here during qualifying. We're going to push them out from the pit area there in turn number 4. As once again, 50-50 girls making their way through the grounds. Wave them down, buy a 50-50 ticket with a great crowd that we have on here tonight. I got a feeling that the 50-50 jackpot is going to be quite lucrative. So make sure you go buy a 50-50 ticket. Remember, you don't have a chance to win if you don't play. So make sure you wave down one of the girls. And Lucas Wolf is just going to start an engine. Not quite sure what was wrong with the Pabst Blue Ribbon 5W, but see if it fires this time. And looks like it does. And as we mentioned, Lucas Wolf will be coming out 32nd in the time trial order. So you can see cars moving around in the pit area. Officials back there getting them into their proper time trial order. And the caution lights will turn to green as we are ready for Packers Concessions qualifying. They will be getting the green flag immediately when they come down the straightaway. First up, from Enola in the Bruner Service Center, Middleton's Roofing and Siding, Bruce's Speed Shop, RV 4-Wheel Drive, Chet's Trunks, Eric's Tin Shop, 47K. That's going to be Cody Lehman. And joining him from Elliotsburg in the Rose Post Center Roofing Contracting, BK Motorsports, K77, that is Tyler Bear. Cody Lehman, he will set the pace. That is 16.551, 16.551.
First lap time for Tyler Bear. Second quick at a 16.661, 16.661. Check the flag out for Lehman. His second lap time better. That's a 16.548, 16.548. Tyler Bear looking to better his second lap. And he will. Tyler Bear will go to the top of the board at a 16.434, 16.434. That's fast time so far for the 77K of Tyler Bear.
Now making his way out of Hollidaysburg in the Golden Flavor Sesame Sticks. Mike Kleck Paving, Dick's Home Care, Cordell Construction, car number 98 of Jarrett Cavalet, and joining him out of Selinsgrove in the Creasy Signs, Golf Racing, Selinsgrove Ford, Packers Concessions, Penns Valley Meat Market, car number 12 of Blaine Heibach. First lap time for Cavalet will come in third quick with a 16.765. Third quick for Cavalet on lap number 1 is Heimbach, a one-time winner here in 2023. He'll bump him. He'll go third quick with a 16.562. So third quick for Heimbach. Cavalet looking to improve here. He will, but still fourth quick with a 16.617. So fourth quick for Jarrett Cavalet in the 98. And Heimbach currently third, and he'll come in second quick with a 16.501. 16.501 for Blaine Heimbach.
Out now for Myerstown and the M&M Painting and Construction, Baps Paints, Fredericksburg Eagle Hotel, A. Murray Family and Investments. Car number 19, that's the Myerstown Missile of Brent Marks. And joining him from Elverson in the Cozy Close, Bruce's Speed Shop, Charpack Corn Processing Plant. Car number 35, that's Austin Bishop. First lap time for Marks, he will go fifth quick at a 16.710, 16.710. Austin Bishop, he's going to trip the clock at second quick at a 16.447, 16.447. Brett Marks looking to improve. Does he? He does, but he's still sixth quick. His second lap time was a 16.710, 16.710. Second lap time for Bishop. Slower on his second lap at a 16.521. He's second so far right now. His best lap was a 16.447.
Now coming up to speed out of Dillsburg, PA in the JNS Classics, Valley Supply, JVI Group, C&D Rigging, Randy Shear, Plumbing and Heating, 39M of Anthony Macri. And joining him from New Oxford in the Weaver's Body Shop, Gridiron Pizza, BDI The Auction Guy, Big Daddy's Grill and Chill. Car number 33 of Gerard McIntyre. First lap time for Anthony Macri. Quick time with a 16.207. Anthony Macri to the top of the board. Gerard McIntyre, sixth quick with a 16.591. Sixth quick for Gerard McIntyre. Anthony Macri, his second lap time will come in slower, but still top of the board with a 16.207. McIntyre, his second lap time better, second quick with a 16.207. 16.207 for Gerard McIntyre.
Next up to take time from Spring Grove and the Trone Outdoor, Drincord.com, Brickers French Fries, Hot Frog Media, car number 39T, that's Cameron Smith. And joining him from Harrisonville and the Santa Brothers, Zemco Speed Equipment, Mac McGee Motorsports, Gene Peter Distributors, DNM Truck and Trailer Services, car number 1 of Logan Wagner. Cameron Smith, he'll time 8th quick at a 16.645, 16.645. Logan Wagner, third quick at a 16.352, 16.352. Checker flag out for Cameron Smith. His second lap time better at a 6th quick at 16.454, 16.454. Second lap time for Wagner better, still stays third quick at a 16.327, 16.327. That's third quick so far for the number 1 of Logan Wagner.
This driver comes from Liverpool in the Mountain View Travel, High Tech Metals, Village Square Plaza, C&B Chubby, car number 11 of TJ Stutz. And joining him, the driver comes from Ephrata and the Risser Motorsports, the TreeCenter.com, EMM Sales and Service Incorporated, Victory Auto of Lewistown, car number 45 of Jeff Halligan. Stutz' first lap time will come in 11th quick with a 16.721. He's 11th out of 11 cars so far. Halligan, his first lap time, he'll come in 5th quick with a 16.438. Jeff Halligan with 5th quick on lap number 1. TJ Stutz looking to improve. He will. He'll go 10th quick with a 16.593. So into the top 10 for TJ Stutz. Halligan looking to improve here on lap number 2. He will. 4th quick with a 16.346. Puts him 4th on the pylon.
The next two cars out to take time from Salfordville in the Pioneer Polk Buildings. Trans East Equipment, Ken's Tire, Specialty Rigging. Car number 51, it's Freddie Raymer. And joining him from Carlisle in the Wise Market, Sage Fruits, Horsecraft Millworks, Weatherproof Roofing, Sealants Grove Ford. Car number 35 of Jason Schultz. Raymer was able to get a win earlier in the week down at the Lincoln Speedway. His first lap time, quick time at a 16.183. That's 16.183. Freddie Raymer now to the top of the pylon. First lap time for Schultz, a 13th quick at a 16.621, 16.621. Can Raymer be faster on his second lap? No, his second lap was a 16.240. However, he's fast time so far at a 16.183. Second lap time for Schultz, better. He'll move up the pylon at 7th quick at a 16.439. That's 16.439.
Now out on the track from Fayetteville, PA, in the Downs Automotive, Jetco, Hess Iron, Kreitz Oval Track Products, Rapid Tire 69K, it's Lance DeWeese. And joining him from Harrisonville, in the McMahon Motorsports, John Ott Racing, GMP Distributors, Alexander Financial Group, car number 55 of Mike Wagner. First lap time for Lance DeWeese is 6th quick with a 16.354. 6th quick for DeWeese. As Mike Wagner will go 7th quick with a 16.403. So 6th and 7th for DeWeese and Wagner. As DeWeese comes by this time, he'll go up to 4th quick with a 16.278. 4th quick for Lance DeWeese. Mike Wagner, he'll look to improve. He'll go 4th quick. 16.243 puts him 4th on the board.
Next up from Hanover in the Easy Go, Service Master Clean, Rocker Computer Solutions, Golf Cart Services, car number 44, that's Dylan Norris. And joining him, the driver comes from Sealants Grove in the Simpico Lubricants, River Valley Builders, car number 24B, that's Dustin Bainey. First lap time for Dylan Norris, that's 13th quick at a 16.528, 16.528. First lap time for Bainey, 18th quick at a 17.046, 17.046. Norris better on his second lap, 7th quick now at a 16.327, 16.327. Checker flag out now on Dustin Bain. His second lap time's better. Still 18th quick though. He'll break into the 16-second bracket at a 16.886, 16.886.
Now out to take time from Royersford, PA, in the Sunny Hill Trucking, TC Transport, Royalton Recycling, Kaufman Financial Group, 17B of Steve Buckwalter. And joining him from Lebanon, PA, in the Adams Auto Sales, Fredericksburg Eagle Hotel, Blue Rock Farms, Key Warranty, car number 99 of Devin Adams. Buckwalter picked up a win here a few weeks ago. He'll go 15th quick with a 16.557. First lap time for Buckwalter as Devin Adams now crosses the line 19th quick. He'll go 16.832, so 19th out of 28 cars so far. Buckwalter, his second lap time, he'll come in. He'll go 14th quick with a 16.519, a little faster on lap 2 for Buckwalter. As Adams, his second lap time, he is better. He'll go 18th quick with a 16.697.
Out next from York in the Dryden, Pell's Tire Service, C&D Rigging. Car number 1M, that's Landon Myers. And also joining him, taking the green flag first from Middleburg in the Tom Tice Powder Coating, Kellis Truck Repair, Wrenchweld, Salem RV. Car number 5K, Jake Karklin. First lap time on Karklin, 16th quick at a 16.581, 16.581. First lap time for Myers, 19th quick at a 16.678, 16.498, 16.498. Checker flag out now for Myers, and he'll be better, 17th quick at a 16.572, 16.572.
Now getting the shove out of Gettysburg in the Weikert's Livestock. Number 1, CochranCars.com. Pace Performance RV 4-wheel driving performance. Car number 48 of Danny Dietrich. And joining him out of Southampton, New Jersey, in the Cronenberger Fine Jewelry, Mid-Atlantic Transportation, Red Point Wealth Partners, Pioneer Auto Body, car number 67 of Justin Whittall. First lap time for Danny Dietrich, 4th quick with a 16.216. 16.216 for Danny Dietrich. First lap time coming in for Justin for Dietrich, slower with a 16.289, so he'll go 4th quick in time trials. As Whittall, he'll come across the line and see the checkered flag, and he will go better, still 21st quick with a 16.656.
So Packers concessions qualifying will continue. If you are seeking shelter, we do tell you to take your time making your way down the stairs on the grandstand side. You can go to the pavilion or go to the Wreckers or Checkers Lounge. They are inside the commercial building. So we do ask you to please take your time as we are officially in a holding pattern here at the Port Royal Speedway. If you do make your way to your vehicle, make sure you tune your FM radio to 99.9 FM. That is 99.9 FM to get updates.